Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is Mila from milamemories.blogspot.com, and I just wanted to share a Halloween mini album that I had made over the course of the past few weeks. I haven't been sharing too many projects just because of time constraints, and videos take a little while to make and to upload, but I have been creating, and hopefully I'll get to show all of my projects to you guys soon. I have actually a few different minis lined up, and I'm kind of working on them like 5 or 6 projects at one time. So hopefully I can get all of those projects uploaded in the next week or two onto YouTube and to share with all you guys. So anyway, so this is my vampire mini album, and this album is for sale on my Etsy store. And if you go to etsy.milamemories.com, I think, but if you go to Etsy, E-T-S-Y, I'll have the link below, and then you type in Mila Memories, it'll pull up the shop for you. So anyway, this will be for sale, but I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and unzoom it. The paper collection I used is a vampire collection. I'm not really sure who it's by, but I really did like it. I used medium weight chipboard, and I cut the base of the mini album out with my Sizzix Big Shot, and I used the Tim Holtz Baroque die for the mini. And let's see, and every page is glimmer misted with old lace glimmer mist. So some of them are old lace, and some of them are Wheatfields, I believe. And then some of them are just shimmer paint. So sorry if you hear some car noises in the background. That's actually my son. He is playing with his cars because we are a little obsessed with those. So try to tune that out if at all possible. Alright, so this is my cover. And for the cover, I used some die cut pieces that coordinated with the paper collection. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let's see, sorry. Okay, so I used this vampire, or Dracula, or yeah, I guess he's a vampire. And he had legs, but I cut his body out with my Sizzix as well, and I made it form to the Baroque die. The moon is part of the die cut collection as well. And let's see, I think you're getting a glare, so I'm going to try to do something. I just made it worse maybe. So maybe if I go like this, you won't get a glare. I added some Prima Bling and some bats that I had stamped and then cut out. I put some shimmer paint on them. Not sure if you can see. They're very shimmery. And then I covered them with crystal effects. And some Prima roses, and these are, I'm not sure who these little flowers are, but I did dye these a red color. They were white. For the cat, I stamped that image, and I cut that out as well, and then put crystal effects over that also, and I put shimmer paint on it as well. Then I used the book plate for the Happy Halloween. And let's see, this is an adage ticket. Oops, sorry, I'm out of frame. This is an adage ticket from Tim Holtz, and it says, "Sometimes fate and your dreams can collide." So I distressed that with, I believe it was like a red color, and then some maybe old paper and vintage photo. So that's the cover. It's pretty simple, nothing too extravagant. So the next page is just an acetate pocket, and so we'll put some tags in there. There's going to be 20 tags included in this mini album, so you can put some tags and put some photos and journaling in here. So we'll probably have some tombstone tags and then just regular square tags. So that is that. It's pretty simple. This is just a die cut that was pre-made that I had bought. This page is really interesting because this chair is a die cut that I had bought. It came in a whole package. I believe I bought it at a big box store. I forget which one. But it came in a package of all sorts of different die cuts, acetate die cuts. And so this happened to be a chair. And so what I did with this is I wanted to make it really vintage. So let me see if I can show this to you guys. I scratched up the legs a bit just to make it look kind of worn, as well as the back of the chair. I just scratched it because I wanted it to look worn. I didn't want it to look perfect. And then what I did, I wrapped some black lace around to give it some dimension. And then I put some bling here and some bling there. I really kind of wanted it to make it look really blingy, I guess, is what I was trying to say. And then this, I cut out, this frame, I cut out using my Happy Hauntings Cricut cartridge. And I embossed this with silver embossing powder, and then just put some bling on here. And what you can do is, and I'm including this in the mini album as well, is to be able to easily attach pictures onto there, I'm including these little, they coordinate these little die cuts, and you just stick a picture right on there, or journaling, whatever you'd like. And I'm also putting some dimensionals on here. And so all you have to do is stick your picture or journaling on there, take the dimensionals off, and then just stick it right in, and it fits perfectly. So you don't have to worry about the different sizes and the different, you know, how to cut it out and stuff like that. So that's all prepared for you. So that's this page. Moving on to the next page, there's some bats here. Moving on to this next page, I used my Sentimentals cartridge for this page, and this is just a little folder that you can put some tags in here as well, and I'll definitely include some tombstone tags in here. And so I put some lace across the folder here, and then I put, I embossed the word boo. I cut out some lace here and then just distressed it. This is a Vintage Lady by Graphic 45. And what I did here is I cut her out and I put, I distressed her with Vintage Photo, and then I put some Rock Candy Distress Crackle Paint over that. I put a nice big glob of it because I wanted the big cracks to make it look really old and vintagey. And then I dyed this lace over here, distressed it, and then I added some rhinestones here just to give it some color and interest. And then back here there's like a little flourish. So, and then it says Dream over here. So that's this page. I really like this page, and I like what the diamonds, the bling give it. This next page is pretty simple. The next page is another frame that I die cut with, I believe it's the Happy Hauntings cartridge, and I just stamped Spooktacular here. And with this frame, what I did was I cut out the frame and I stamped some white pigment ink, and I used a web stamp, and I just stamped it all over the place here. I'm not sure if you can see it. See if I can bring it up. I don't know if you guys can see it. The detail. So I stamped the web all over, and then after that dried a bit, I put some Rock Candy Crackle Paint over the frame as well to give it a nice crackly look and some shine. And then I die cut two spiders here, put some crystal effects over them, and just some bling for their eyes. I don't know if you can see that. There's a spider. Okay. So let's see, for this next page, this page was pretty simple, and my favorite color is red, so it's always hard for me to cover red paper. So I just left it, and I just put an acrylic sheet over it, like a fence, and then there's some bats, and then there's some tombstone tags that you can put pictures on, or journaling on the back. And then it says creatures of the night here. There'll be some more plain tombstone tags as well. And this one says, "Are you afraid of the dark?" So this mini was meant to be kind of spooky. It wasn't really meant to be a cute mini album. I mean, of course it's cute, but it was more meant to be like a spooky mini album instead of like, you know, something that my 4-year-old's pictures really would go in. Although they may, I don't know. We'll see. So this next page I die cut with my Cricut as well, and I used the Happy Hauntings Cricut cartridge. And this page was kind of fun because I got to I took a paintbrush, and what I did was took some silver paint, and I just kind of brushed it kind of randomly in different spots, and then once it dried, I just covered it with glossy accents or crystal effects, and I really like the effect that it gave because it looks very dimensional and the silver really pops. And then I just stamped Happy Halloween. And the same goes for any frames that are in here. I have a coordinating piece for your pictures. So like for this frame, I have this coordinating piece. I mean, I haven't put dimensionals on it yet, but the dimensionals would go on the back, and then you'd have your picture or journaling here, and then you can just pop it up. So these are all included for you. So there's no guessing games in regards to how big my photo has to be, or, you know, oh, well, my photo's smaller and it's not going to fit anything. Well, you have this nice piece that coordinates with the frame that you don't have to worry about. And the dimensionals will be included on the back. And same goes for this frame. You'll have a coordinating piece that you can put your photo on, some journaling, and you'll have dimensionals on the back. So it's super easy to fill this mini album, no guessing games. This next page is actually probably one of my favorite pages. I die cut this using my Cricut Happy Hauntings cartridge, and I tried to get a lot of blood splatters on this page. It was actually pretty fun. I had embossed these blood splatters inside here with cherry cobbler embossing powder, and then I covered the whole frame with crystal effects, and it gave a really kind of neat dimensional look. Let me see if I can zoom in close enough so that you guys can see. It's actually pretty cool up close and personal. And I felt this page didn't need too much because of the rest of the blood splatters. So I just put some Prima Bling, and then a flower, and then just a brad. And I don't know if you guys can tell here, but this is me being a dork, but I put a Dodge ticket, and it says Twilight. Now, the spelling isn't like in the Twilight movies. The spelling is Twilite, but I thought it was so cool that I found that, and it's for a movie. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I thought it was just so neat. It's a drive-in theater. It says here Twilight Drive-in Theater. So I just thought it was so cool in regards to the vampire mini. And then I found this Twilight Dodge ticket, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally have to use it. So I was super excited about that. So I put that there. This is another, This is another pocket that you'll have some tags in here. And it says, vampires are in pain in the neck, creatures of the night, and then beware of the living dead. And then I have a little bat coming out of the tombstone, or the back of the tombstone, and then Happy Halloween, and then some more blood splatters here. I tried to get as much blood splattering as I could. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this page, you guys, this page is very interesting and unique, and I had like a vision in my head of how I wanted it to look like. So I really hope that it came across on this page. I'm not sure. I think it did. You tell me what you think. So what I wanted for this page was I wanted it to be like the vampire. This is the vampire's home, and he's like welcoming you because he opened out his cape and he's like, welcome, come inside. So now I'm gonna open it. Okay, and it says welcome. So that's with a V. And so this is the vampire's home, and then you get to put your photos in here. And there are photo mats that are included in here and that are already pre-sized. So again, you don't have to worry about cutting your photos down to a weird odd shape. Everything's kind of done for you, and the stencils are given to you. You know, the die cuts, the pieces are given, that's all given to you. So I thought that was kind of a neat page. And so these are the owls that live in the vampire's lair. And so I tried to get some blood splattering going on over here as well. I embossed those with cherry cobbler ink as well. And then just a flower, of course, because I love flowers. And I have to have some flowers in my mini. It was really hard, you guys, to not have as many flowers and bling as I normally do, because I wanted to keep it kind of spooky. I didn't want to make it too bright and happy, and you know, like I love to do with butterflies and flowers and bling. So that's this mini, or that's this page, and then this is the same as the other side that says Happy Halloween, admit one, and then some blood splattering going on in the background. So tell me how you guys like this page. Yay or nay? Alright, so the next page is pretty simple again. It's just a spider web, and I die cut it, and then I put some crystal effects on it to give it some strength and some shine. And then, and I love the red, like the red shapes in the background. I just think it's so pretty. I loved this paper collection. And then I had another die cut piece here that was a mask. And what I did with this was I put some lace behind the mask, and I painted the lace a red color because now I'm usually not a very spooky, creepy kind of person. I usually like a lot of like happy butterflies and flowers and the sunshine and stuff, but I really kind of wanted to get this one to be opposite of that and to kind of be as spooky as I could get it to be. So you'll notice here that there's some blood going on back there, and that's paint. But I wanted it to be like, you know, it's a bloody kind of face. So, but there's tags that will go in here. So you'll have plenty of space to journal and put photos in. Okay. Okay, and so then that's the back of the mini, where I'll have my name and stuff like that, and logo. So that's pretty much it. This is just some fiber here, and I'll have some charms hanging off of that as well. So that's my vampire mini. Tell me what you think. I think it turned out really cute, and I love how the little bat is kind of coming out of the top over there. And this does have a lot of detail in here. I even painted some of the dimensionals like in here. So I painted them black so you couldn't see any white parts on the front cover. So because I hate it. I think it would just destroy the whole effect if I just had white dimensionals in the background here. So that's that. And again, you get all of the die cut pieces for the frames that just are on, they'll have dimensionals in the background, and so you'll just pop it into the frame, you know, put your picture here, some journaling, and then take these stickers off here, the backing, and then just pop that right on and you're done. So super easy. You'll have that for all of the frames, and you will have, there's going to be 20 tags that are included in this mini album, so plenty of space to put all of your pictures for Halloween, or all of your preparations for Halloween, you know, pictures that you take. You'll have plenty of room to put those in. So let me know if you have any questions in regards to the mini album, and I am so excited to finally share it with you guys because it's been a while. So hopefully within the next few days I'll have some more for you. I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome week.